Hello, everyone, and happy New Year's Eve. Well, thank you for joining. We're going to do a ceremony that I've been doing for almost over 30 years now, and it is called the Burning Bowl and the Calling In of the Light. So, the celebration is Burning Bowl, but what we do is we write out what it is, what energies, what attitudes, whatever it is that you would like to release from your life, that which does not serve your highest and greatest good. And even, if it did at one time, but it doesn't any longer, or perhaps it just never did, it was, sort of a conceived idea, sort of something that you thought might be what you wanted to do, and then you realized, no, I don't. No, that's not for me. So that is what this opportunity is about. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ground and recalibrate our energy, and then we will close with calling in the light and calling into us what it is that we do want, that will support us, is for our highest and greatest good, going forward into the new year and into life. All right, so without further ado, now you may wish to pause this at any time, just to, if you need more time to do things, to think about things, to write things down, or to go and get something, absolutely. So, what we will need, maybe you might want your journal, your gratitude journal. You may want the journal that you may start for 2025. Even if you've already started, that's just fine. If you haven't, this is a great way to kick off, christening your journal for the year. Definitely you want a loose piece of paper. So whether it's this or it's something larger, whatever it is, something that you will not hold on to because we will destroy it. All right. And we have a special sort of a ceremony for that. Okay. So really that's it. Now I am going to be burning something. But if that's not safe for you, it doesn't make sense where you are, then for heaven's sakes, don't do it. You can tear it up in little pieces. You can, and deal with it later if you have an opportunity, but you can also just envision your released um, um, energies surrounded in fire and being transmuted, because that's really what the fire symbolizes, is a transmutation of what you don't want into beautiful, loving energy, and so that we can create space for what we do want, because the universe does not like a vacuum. And Pasha does not like being ignored. So, hi, honey, why don't you come and sit down? Yes, so we have kitty cat for the proceedings here. All right, I'm going to put that maybe a block his way a little bit. Anyway, all right, so let's carry on with this without any further ado. So take some time and think about what it is that you want to release. And perhaps you can start, it's up to you. This is your practice, this is your ceremony. You do what feels right and true for you, okay? So just for some examples, just in case any of you are sort of like, oh, where do I start? What do I do? I start mine off with, dear spirit and angels. I release with love and gratitude, and then I put a little colon, and then I start listing, what it is that I want to release. And I use the word release because it is a release. We're not saying get rid of, and we want to do this. We do want to do this with love, okay? We don't want to do it feeling charged. So, if you need to take a moment and just kind of, center yourself, by all means do. We are going to do a little meditation after this, but just take that time. So some of the things that you may want to release can simply be, maybe some addictions, could be to shopping, could be to whatever, right? Maybe, I release with love and gratitude my, whatever it is. If you have addictions, if you have, any negative self-talk, if you, whatever the people, places, things, whatever that is, that just you don't feel good, you don't feel comfortable, maybe you want to release the current job for something better, something that feels better, something that is more geared to your talents and your gifts and what your heart wants to follow. So those are just some examples, but press pause you know, so that you can take your time, because this is a really important ceremony. And you know, we want to put a little bit of thought into it, and definitely some feeling. But you know, we do want that gratitude, because even though things were really difficult, you know, this is why we want to release certain things. You know, we might want to release, you know, clinging to somebody else who is no longer in our life. You know, that could be something as well. But we want to thank those things, those companies, those people, those situations, whatever it is for you. We want to thank them, because they were there for lessons. Everything that happens to, I'm getting triggered or activated here. So everything, you know, is always for purpose. And everything that happens in our world is a mirror. It holds a mirror up to our face, up to ourselves. And so we can see, you know, where, you know, what maybe needs our attention, what we need to release, you know. So when we look at it that way, you know, we feel like things happen, you know, through us, not to us. All right. So take some time and write down what it is that you would like to release with love and gratitude, to be transmuted by the flames. Okay. So press pause. Now, let's get to it. So, absolutely. Let's do this. Now, again, if this is not a safe thing for you to do, do not do it. All right. That is my disclaimer. Do not do it. I am going to. All right. So, and for those of you who can, just watch your fingers, etc. Make sure you're in a safe place. I have a cast iron pot. It is heavy as anything. It is iron. It is not aluminum. It is iron. This thing, you know, I don't think you could, it'd be tough to break it. And a very heavy lid, okay? So, to just tamp that out. All right, and here we go. I release with love and gratitude that which no longer serves my highest good. I'm sending a heart. I'm surrounding this with white light, and we're sending it into the flames to release. All right, beautiful. Now, some of you may find that yours burns really quickly. Okay, you may find that, I'm just going to move that out of the way. You may find that it burns quickly. Some of you may find that it burns, you know, we've done celebrations, burnings where, you know, somebody's has taken ages. They've had to relight it several times for it to actually burn down. You know, just for the interest of this video, you know, we won't watch all of this, but when you're doing it at home, you know, watch it if you can, you know, but again, safety first, okay? Safety first. Always, 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 always safety first. Okay. So let's just keep an eye on that, because safety first. All right. Speaking as the, yeah. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's take a moment. And if you need to pause the video for any reason, by all means do, feel free. Now, let's sit comfortably. Let's make sure that we're seated nice and squarely on our hindquarters. All right. And let's just take a few cleansing breaths in through the nostrils if you can, and out through the mouth. Just to help us get to center, just right back to center. Because that's a big thing. It's a big thing to release, right? So we just want to get back to center. We're going to recalibrate our energy, okay? We've just released something, okay? So there's a bit of a vacuum, a bit of a void, a gap. And the universe does not like a vacuum, all right? And I'm not talking about, you know. Okay. So now that we're centered a little bit, let's just do a quick visualization, because we want to raise our vibration. This is a very important step, okay? So in the manifesting, you know, because now we're going to call in the light, all right? So just again, if you can, just have your hands on your lap or whatever's comfortable for you. And even if you feel like you'd rather lie down, that's fine too. But let's get grounded. If you could picture roots growing out of your tailbone and out of the bottoms of your feet, out of the soles of your feet, going down, 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 down into the ground, down into the floor. And if you're in an apartment or condo or on another floor, just down. Let the vines of your roots, maybe go and hug the wall and go down, 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 down into the ground, down into the basement, down through the concrete, down through the wood, down through your mat, down through your tent floor, whatever you're in right now. If you're seated, outside, how wonderful. So just envision those wonderful roots going down, down, down into the ground, down past all the little worms and the bugs, down past the tree roots. Hello, hello. Look at you can see all the light that they're conducting for Mother Earth. Beautiful, love it. Keep going down past twigs, rocks, jewels, waterfalls that are in the earth. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, amazing. Hello to any of the elementals you may see while you're there. Always remember you are accompanied by your guardian angel and your spirit guide. Always, always, always. Going down, down, down. Picture those roots going down, down, down. All of a sudden you are in the center of the earth and there is a glorious emerald stone. It is huge and it is shiny and it is polished so beautifully. Wow, I just saw that. Polished so beautifully. Yes, it is. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow our roots to wrap around that. Yes, to securely wrap around that. That is the heart of Mother Earth, of Gaia. And she welcomes you and she is protecting you and she is holding you. All right, it's beautiful. Okay, so now that you're anchored, let's just inhale from the top. Let's picture a column of white light of the highest resonance, love and light of the universe, coming right down through the crown chakra. Inhale through your nostrils if you're able. Hold it a beat and then exhale through your mouth. Nice, nicely done. And as you exhale, just feel your head and your shoulder area just expanding with white light. If you can just visualize this beautiful white light, it's okay if you can't visualize. Not everybody can, and that's okay. Just know, just feel. That's perfect. Inhaling again through your nostrils, deep into your chest and belly. Hold that for a beat if you can, and then exhale. And as you exhale, visualize, know, feel that beautiful white light just expanding around you. It's creating a beautiful bubble. All right. You should be feeling lighter. You should be feeling brighter. You can feel your vibration elevating. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we want. And you're grounded, you're safe, you're secure. It's wonderful. You're ascending as well as being grounded because you are an earth entity as well as a spiritual entity. All right, let's do one more inhale. So from our hips down to our feet, breathe in that white light. Breathe in that white light and hold for a beat. Exhale. Beautiful. And feel that white light expanding from your hips and your feet. Feel it traveling down the roots from your feet and your tailbone, traveling down, 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 traveling, following your roots right to that beautiful emerald stone where your roots are wrapped around, where you're secure, the heart of Mother Earth. That light feeding into the earth, anchoring you. You are connected from the divine to the earth. Beautiful. I love it. Well, hopefully you're feeling grounded. Hopefully you are feeling energized. Hopefully you're feeling happy or happier. Okay. So this is the energy that we want to do when we start calling in what we want. So with your pens and your journal or just a piece of paper, whatever you have, perhaps you could write down 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for. And that could be anything from you're grateful for your family, you're grateful for a place to live, grateful for a job, even if it's not the perfect job, even if it's not the perfect family you feel. Everything is perfect for us at the moment to, move us forward. But just grateful that even though it's meh job, you still love it or you're grateful for it because it provides an income of some kind or benefits or something, right? Whatever it is, it could be you're grateful that you had a hot shower today. you know whatever it is, you're grateful for whatever it is that you had money for a cup of coffee, that you were able to meet up with friends, that you maybe had some time off during the holidays. Whatever that is, you want to write down a few things and really feel that gratitude. Know that there are blessings, even if for some of you, if these are times of challenge, even if you can't think of anything except one thing. That's fantastic. You've got one thing to be grateful for. And if it's only one thing, maybe you could write just a little bit, because this is for you. Maybe you could write just a little bit about what it is that you're grateful for about it. Maybe just a few words, okay? Because this really does help. It really does help shift things, okay? Because again, we've all heard from Abraham Hicks to so many other wonderful pundits, shall we say, that, our vibration really does matter when we want to attract something, okay? All right. If you need to pause, by all means do. But we are going to move into our next phase here, which is the reinventing. All right. So we've already released what we no longer know. We've already released what no longer serves us. And that's fantastic. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Beautiful. We have recalibrated our energy so that we are ready for the next phase, which is the recreating, the reinventing, the rewriting. Okay, I love this part. So this is where we are going to write down what we want, and we are going to keep this, okay? And this is a very important process as well. Those 3 stages, okay, for manifesting and bringing in the light. So if you can, just envision that beautiful light that is still surrounding you from your meditation, and it's traveling through your fingers to your pen or whatever you're using to write, from your other hand that's holding on to the paper or the journal or whatever you have. And you are just, your thoughts are bathed in light as well. And so visualize, know, and think that know and feel that you have light. And so the words that you are now writing, I am receiving, I am receiving XYZ. All right, we've released, now we're going to receive. So, I now receive optimal health. I now receive, or I am, I'd like to say I receive, I have. We want to speak in the present, but that's fine. Whatever works for you, whatever feels right. Okay. So whatever it is, optimum health, a mutually loving and beneficial, romantic relationship, friends that you resonate with, your soul tribe, that wonderful job, or wherever you want to live, this is your time to create and just, put it out there. You don't need to worry about how, you don't need to worry about when. You just write down whatever it is that you really would love to attract into your life, whatever your heart and soul is saying. It doesn't matter if your mind is telling you it's impossible. You just let your mind have a nice little rest. You say, thank you for trying to protect me, but you know what, I'm okay. I'm going to manage my own expectations, and I expect great, wonderful things to happen. Okay, so write that down, write whatever it is. And again, don't worry about the how. It doesn't matter. If you want to live in a tree house somewhere like Swiss Family Robinson, write that down. Somehow it will manifest in some way. If that is for your highest and greatest good, you can be assured that it will happen. Okay, wonderful. So you may want to pause so that you can take some more time to write things. You can always go back to this, by the way. You do not have to finish this today, but do try to, if you do want to go back to it and add to it over time, absolutely wonderful, wonderful. If it speaks to you definitely put that down. But do try to go through a little bit of that process that we did about, expanding yourself with the white light, grounding yourself, and just, really putting positive energy onto that page of calling things in for yourself. Okay. That's really important. All right. So, because we want that energy of happiness, of vitality, of love, of optimism. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I'll tell you, uh, quite successful. Now, some things, true, may not have happened yet, but I believe in divine timing. I've lived long enough to know that, things will happen as they are meant to happen. My timing is not the same as divine timing. So, all right. So, in closing, let me put some glasses on, and I'd like to pull some angel cards. All right. All right, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to share this with friends, family, anybody you think might enjoy, might benefit. Okay. All right, spirits, guides, angels, ascended masters, archangels. Thank you for joining and being with us during this wonderful celebration of releasing, recalibrating, and reinventing. Here we go. Yes, receiving, releasing, and receiving. Okay, what messages do you have? We have two here. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have transformation, Shamuel, a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination. That might have been something some of you put down. Releasing old belief systems. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Transformation. Beautiful. Perfect card. Okay, so we have transformation. We can't see that anyway, can we? All right, well. All right, and then we have a 10. I like this. This is work, so 10 of Wands, working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. And we don't want to create any health problems due to stress, okay? I'll try to hang on to that. So we have a 10 here. So definitely, this is perfect. I'm going to pull one more card in a second here. I wanted 3. So these are perfect actually for what we're going through right now, what we're doing. So, we've got transformation, transmutation. I love it. So definitely cycles ending and moving on, because this is the, interesting. It's kind of like the death card, actually. But, ends of cycles. And that is what, we picture that death card. And that's a psychic death we're talking about, okay? So I hope you understand that. But, that is where we transmute what we go through, the valley of the shadow of death, right? Psychically. And sometimes we're stripped of all familiar things. There's a little bit of challenge, chaos, confusion, anxiety, etc. But we always make it through. Okay. The saying is, death furnishes all with life. And we're talking a psychic death. Okay. And so whatever you've gone through, so some of you may have had loss, you may have had, a change in partnerships, jobs, residence, etc. But this is for your highest good, okay? And there is something coming out of it. So again, we have this 10 of Wands, the end of a situation, a cycle of challenge, of pushing too hard, of doing things on your own. Now we're asking for help. It's like, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're weak. The strongest people are the people who ask for help, because we can't do it all alone. No man, woman, person is an island. All right. So what else? Let's get our third card here. The World. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is Jophael, Archangel Jophael. A brilliant success, a time of joy, accomplishment, and spiritual enlightenment. This is absolutely perfect, my darlings. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Oh my gosh. All right, this is amazing. Okay. The angels are at work. Absolutely. Thank you for joining. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. We've got transformation. We have the end of a very difficult, exhausting cycle. We have asking for help. I feel actually that whether you ask for help or not, I feel like help is coming. You have support. I feel like people are surrounding you now. They're coming to your aid, you know, or at least, you know, people to talk to, people to help guide you in the next steps that you need. So I really, really love this for you. And of course, the world, that is the completion of a cycle. You've got, you know, the transformation and the end of a cycle, something that is gone, done and dusted, out of your life for good. And that I feel has actually been a big relief for many of you. You may have already gone through this this last year, especially, you know, going toward now. And now you find yourself, you've got a 10 transformation and the world, for heaven's sakes. This is like amazing. Wow, amazing. All right, my darlings, I wish you the most beautiful, magical, love-filled, joy-filled 2025 that you could ever hope for. All right. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, take good care. Bye-bye.